What's up, guys? Now, you may be starting a business, you have an existing business, and you're going to sell food, sell products, you want to trade shows, going to conventions, and you want to get a pop-up canopy and something special, something customized, something with your logo, something that stands out amongst the crowd. So I'm going to briefly go over with you how to go about getting the perfect pop-up canopy. Now, I personally have been selling customized canopies for the last 9 years, so I know a little bit about ordering canopies, getting your logo applied, and what that entails. Now, first, decide on whether you yourself need a pop-up canopy. Do you go to trade shows? Do you go to fairs? Do you go to conventions? Are you constantly, I would say, if you use it more than 5 times a year, it's probably beneficial to actually have a customized canopy to attract customers to your business. Now, I would also try to, before you buy it, familiarize yourself with local standards on trade shows and conventions that you frequently are a part of, because I have seen where some trade shows only allow white standard canopies. They don't allow you to have a colored canopy or a logoed canopy. They want standard white, so you just see a sea of white canopy. So I would check with the events you are frequenting, so you actually, you don't buy a canopy that you can't actually use. Now, once you verify that you can indeed use a canopy with your logo, with some color added to it, I would determine, do you want your logo or do you want text? Maybe you already have a logo. If you already have a logo, then that's your first step. So you can proceed with putting that logo on your canopy. Some people like to go with just a simple text, whether it's a lemonade stand, you just want to say lemonade for sale, or vote for so-and-so, whatever you choose. But if you're going to pay the money for a customized canopy, why not go all out and get your logo? Now, if you don't have a logo, there are so many sites now, especially with AI involved, whether it's Canva or different other sites that can actually make your logo. You can even go on Fiverr and get somebody to customize a logo for you. There are so many options to get you a customized logo unique to your company for less than $50, less than $20, less than $10. So there are options out there if you get a logo same day. So once you have your logo, you want to go to a company online that does canopy customization. Now, I personally work for ecanopy.com. I've been doing this for the last 9 years, so I have my fair share of experience with, customizing canopies as far as colors, logos, different sizes, what it entails, so on. You want to make sure you also get with a company who sells professional grade canopies, not those ones you can find at Walmart or Target or your little convenience stores, but something that's going to last you for years and years to come. So make sure before you get your canopy customized that the company that you're dealing with is applying these graphics to commercial, professional grade materials. Now, once you have your logo, you want to decide on what color you want your canopy. Me personally, white is bland, white is plain, white is boring. Now, if you do just want to go with a white, make it simple, nothing wrong with that. But if I'm going to pay the money, in most cases with our company and most others, whether you get white or any other color, you're paying the same price. So if you're going to pay some money, get some color, make it pop, make it stand out. I would even, familiarize yourself with the color wheel to find out which colors promote certain emotions, or try to get a color that's that highlights or makes your particular logo pop out or stand out. Now, you can go with a logo on the peaks, which is the top triangle portion, and you can also do text on the balances. Now, most companies like myself, where they'll do what's called full die sublimation, where basically they run the whole top through a large printer. So in those cases, you're paying the same price whether your logo appears one time or all four, and text on all 4 sides. Now, there was at some point, which there probably still is, companies that do screen printing, which is your older method of printing, but that's becoming more and more obsolete because it's harder to really keep these machines going, and the maintenance costs and the time spent to do this, it's just easier for companies to go with the full digital option. Now, I would also give yourself, time. Most of these companies take at least a week to get these produced and shipped out. Us personally, we do advise it's 10 business days and 3 to 5 days for shipping. So it's about 2 to 3 weeks altogether. Now, most companies like ourselves, we do have rush production options, which can get your canopy to you in, let's say, a week or so. But I would always plan ahead to make sure you're not getting your canopy on the day of. Now, most of these canopies are easy to set up. Now, again, most of these are pop-up canopies. Now, we do have tents that are, it's called frame tents or pole tents, that are more permanent style structures that takes hours to set up. But typically at trade shows, conventions, they have commercial grade pop-up tents. They can be set up within 5 minutes or less. So that's just a briefing on how to go about getting your customized pop-up canopy. Now, if you need help and you want to talk to a human and somebody in America and not overseas, you can actually visit ecanopy.com. Again, that's ecanopy.com and talk to me. Maybe not me only, but I run the whole department, and I can walk you through the process of applying your logo, what color you want, and getting that back to you, and you can make several changes till you get exactly what you want. We also have a online quote system which allows you to just immediately upload your logo, choose your color, and you can get a quote back in less than 15 minutes. So we are definitely here to help. If you are looking for a pop-up canopy for your next event, for your business, for the future, please visit ecanopy.com and I will be glad to walk you through the process. If you have any questions, please comment below and I will be sure to answer them. Have a great day.